Okay, hey, we're back. I'm apologize if the last video was a little bit off. I used my extended display setting on the last video, so it may have looked a little different. I've gone back to the normal settings. Hopefully this will be easier to follow. So in the last tutorial, we chose the app style. So now we're starting some of the functional setups. All right. If we click over to the overview, we started at 9%. Now we're at 13%. So as I said before, as you go through it, this will populate, and it kind of helps you keep track in the overview and in the what's next section as well. So these are very important sections. So now we're going to go into the business services. Let's go to the business services. So this is where you update the list of services you provide to your clients and the duration and price of each item. This is very important. I'm going to click Start. And this is where it takes you through your bookings. You see your consultations, your photo shoot is $20, consulting is $20. We're a photography business. This app is for a photography business. So what we're going to do is we're going to change some of these pricing and some of the date of, the time or duration of the services. All right. You can also add your employees, group bookings, all right, which are your service types. Okay. An extension, you have night photography. In that case, the group bookings would be, let's say, a night photography class. And of course, you have your schedules. All right. So in this section, we're just going to kind of play around. We're just going to let's start with the consulting. So this is let's say the price of someone wants to consult with you. So you might want to charge for that, for consultation, because it takes time. People calling you up, and they want to discuss business or discuss their shoot. So here you can, within your app, people can book this time with you, and you can get paid for your time. So you have consultation. We can change the name from consulting to something different, and that will change throughout your app. And you can also give a short description. So let's keep it at consultation, or let's change it to I don't know, what's a good thing for it's consulting to consultation. All right. And this description is finalize details of your photo shoot. And we want to keep it short, so let's just stay with 30 minutes, but we're going to change the price to $40. All right, we want to get paid twice as much. Okay, you're gonna click save. So they get paid 40 minutes. So you get paid $40 for 30 minutes. Okay, and then you have the actual photo shoot here, which is a completely different service, obviously. And you might want to add book your photo shoot. All right, and we definitely want to get more money than that for $20. So maybe you have an hourly rate. So you're just booking people for 1 hour. Maybe they come in or you go out. Probably if it's for only an hour, they're probably meeting you at your studio or at a location that you have determined in the consultation. We want to get paid $100 for that. $100 an hour. All right. So in this case, the service that you're providing, I guess maybe might be a base service of $100 just for them to kind of come in and do a shoot with you, probably at your studio, all right, or wherever it is that you provide your service. So that's changed. And over here you can see that this is where as I click the pencils, those allow you to edit. And this is for on this one you can add people. These are your workers, your employees, so you determine which employee will carry out this service. All right, so here is so you have your edit, you have your eyeball, which allows this to show up in your services, and this one allows you to add people. So you can change employees. You can decide which employee we're going to add to this service. So Ben Moore, this is the just default employees. He is a photographer. Ron Rubin, he is a graphic designer, and this is just one I kind of popped in named Test, and she's a photographer as well. Of course, you fill this area with whoever was actually working for you or whoever. So a photographer, maybe this might be let's say Test or Ben or Ron. Maybe one of these people might be we're on Test right now. So let's say Ben is already a photographer. So let's make her let's turn her into makeup. Okay. And here you have an area for your email, for phone numbers, and whether or not you want to make her active, and her available hours. All right. And then here you have the service types. You can add a service type. All right. Or this is for adding employees. All right. Manage services. All right. And here it is. You make an extra service type. So we're gonna call this one makeup. Right. And makeup artist for your photo shoot. Get rid of one of those P's. And we're going to book her for we're going to need 2 hours out of her, because some people need a lot of makeup, and we're going to charge her for 2 hours, 2.5 hours. We're going to charge $120 for her. All right. Of course, you change these to whatever prices you want to change them to, whatever suits your business. All right. So you now have the service types. All right. And you are good to go on that. All right. I'm not going to bother with that right now, but as you see you'll get an error if you don't fill in the email and the phone number. All right. And then you have group bookings. So here, this is a class, and this is a night photography session. Learn how to take amazing photographs at night. You have a maximum number of participants is 10. You can actually change that if you want to 30. Then you choose a service type. Any one of these would probably be photo shoot. If you wanted to use the service type for this, but we don't. We want to just do something else, which is more custom, which is the duration of 2 hours and 30 minutes. And then you can add your price. And we want for 10 people, we want $300. And then you can assign an employee who does it. In this case, I think Ben Moore was our photographer. He's going to handle the class. All right, and then this is where you get to schedule the class dates. So this class starts April 10th, 2011, and you can manage the participants. And remember, we put in 30 before, so this tells you registered so up to 30 people can register, and you can manage each individual participant. People who, you can send them each one a push notification reminding them of the class, and you can manage them individually. All right. And and as of right now, no participants yet. Okay. So we're going to click save, and that booking is saved. All right, and our service types are there. Our employees are in. Group bookings are taken care of. The settings you don't have to necessarily worry about so much, but this is just your available hours. All right, which is cool. You can change this. You can change these. But what's important about this is, let's look down here. You can sync these with existing Encount calendars. So a person can click here, and these are the integrations with Google Calendar, iCal, or Outlook. All right, so they'll get a notification from their calendar telling them, hey, you've had a registrant, or you're booked for a class. Your class is happening. Just a reminder to the individual, and that the class or the service is on their calendar, and they'll get a notification on their phone. If you've ever used any one of those calendar services, most people have, you'll know what I'm talking about. Okay, so and this section also allows you to change your business information. You can add the phone numbers in here, location, and it will allow people to it allows you to show up in the Google Maps, and people will be able to find this map in their app and navigate towards your location. All right, here you have your reminders. Set 1 hour before, set 1 day before. You can click these off. These are automatic. You can populate these. These are automatic. You can just click them and activate them, I should say. All right, we're gonna click save. Okay, so here, so that's pretty much it. You have your organized, so you have your services here. You have your different tabs up front. You can change, from schedule to employee, everything. You can add here in the schedule. You can actually add people directly. So so we have a photographer, so someone, you want to add something to Ben Moore's schedule for, let's say, 10 a.m., 10:15. You can click photo shoot, does not repeat. Here's your clients. All right, you have different clients, and special note. Okay, and then you click save. Last photo shoots last an hour. So there we have it. We have booked a photo shoot for Ben Moore at 10:15 on Wednesday, April 17th, which is already passed. But there you go. And he will get the notification for that. All right. So that's it. I'm going to cut this short. We go back to, when we're done here, we can go back to home, I should say. I click the edit app. When we're done there, we can go back to home. All right, and as you see, we've done quite a bit. Our counter has gone up from 13% to 27%. We will add value and enrich your profile. So now we've set services, we've set business working hours. Next, we can add additional employees and we can activate a payment gateway. All right. We're probably going to, I'll probably add additional employees. I won't go through the activate payment gateway. I'll kind of go through it, but we'll never activate the payment gateway for these purposes. But I'll show you in a future tutorial. We'll kind of go through that and show you how easy that is to create. All right, I'll demonstrate it, but we won't actually ever activate the payment gateway. All right, for our app. All right, so look out for the next video. Take care.